trade from the Raiders Tuesday for a conditional 2025 third-round pick, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. Rodgers and Adams reunite after spending 8 seasons together in Green Bay. Meantime, the Browns are trading wide receiver Amari Cooper to the Bills, according to NFL Network insiders Hump and Ian Rappaport. Cleveland gets a 2025 third-round pick and a 2026 seventh-round pick in the deal, while Buffalo gets Cooper and a 2025 sixth-round pick. Tom Pelissero also reporting the Steelers are planning to give Russell Wilson first-team reps in practice this week, putting him in line to make his season debut as the starting quarterback Sunday night against the Jets. Wilson has been sidelined with a calf injury since the preseason. And Tom Brady has been officially approved by NFL owners as a limited partner of the Raiders, and the city of Atlanta has been awarded Super Bowl 62 at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in 2028. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this: if something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month, with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Well, happy Wednesday to you. It is the 16th day of October, 2024, halfway through the month of October. I'm Carroll in the newsroom. Jared. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
Enjoying these mornings, enjoying these days.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. No issues. And somebody's going to complain. Okay, it's going to get significantly cooler by the weekend, but it's going to get a little bit windy. And I know somebody will complain, right?
Oh, that'll be me. I can do the heat, actually. I'm totally cool with that. It's the wind. Like even cold is fine, too, but wind. I don't like that dusty wind that comes in this time of the year, you know?
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah, it's here. It's here. But I notice it always gets extra cold, like starting around Halloween night. That's when the wind really, the cold wind starts to kick in. And I always feel bad for all the people, the girls and stuff in the skimpy outfits on Halloween, because it's probably a little cold out and they didn't plan on it, you know.
Well, they could always wear an overcoat.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
That didn't come with the sexy costume.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, Frito-Lay is opening a Doritos-themed restaurant in Los Angeles. It'll be open for late-night snacks inside Crypto.com Arena. Now, the menu will feature Doritos-infused dishes, things like spicy sweet chili, ramen, burritos, nacho cheese vanilla cones. Yeah, everything on the menu is baked or fried, just like their customers. Boy, okay. You know, Doritos, okay, fine, whatever. Anyway, and news from the world of business and finance. Boeing is going to get rid of about 1/10 of its workforce as the strike continues against the airplane maker. Yeah, but no need to worry, as all of the people being laid off are in the maintenance department, so they weren't doing anything anyway. Oh, well. Anyway, are you ready for Halloween?
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you going to dress up for Halloween? And
oh, no, I'm way past that. But who knows? Maybe.
Hey, for free candy, what the heck?
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, the Halloween season kicks off Friday night. St. Mary's School Halloween Carnival is Friday night. And carnivals are scheduled, it used to be on Halloween or even the night before Halloween, but now they have spaced them out so you don't have to pick and choose which one you go to. You can go to all of them.
That's a lot of candy.
Yep. Okay. Birthdays today. Are you ready?
I'm ready for birthdays.
Actor Barry Corbin is 84. C.F. Turner of Bachman Turner Overdrive, 81. Bob Weir of the Grateful Dead, 77. Producer-director David Zucker of The Naked Gun and Airplane fame is 77. Actor Martha Smith, she was in Animal House, she's 72. Actor Andy Kindler is 68. Actor-director Tim Robbins, 66. Actor Randy Vasquez, 63. Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, 62. Actor Christian Stolt is 62. Actor Terry J. Vaughn is 55. Wendy Wilson of Wilson Phillips, Brian Wilson's little girl, 55. Actor Paul Sparks, 53. Actor Kelly Martin, 49. Singer-songwriter John Mayer is 47. Actor Jeremy Jackson, 44. Actor Katerina Scorsone, 44. Actor Bree Grant, 43. Actor Kyler Pettis, 32. Local birthdays coming up. Racing returns to the Imperial Valley Fairgrounds, the third annual Heritage Fall Classic. 2 nights of thrilling racing on the fairgrounds quarter-mile dirt track. Friday night, it's lightning sprints, USC CRA sprints, USAC CRA sprint, and Southwest Ecotech midgets. And after the races, Big Bad Wolf will perform live on the Palm stage. On Saturday, all the racers return, and there will also be Heritage subcompacts. Gates open at 5 each day. You can't beat the price because racing is free Friday and Saturday night. The third annual Heritage Fall Classic, Friday and Saturday at the Imperial Valley Fairgrounds. We have happy birthday wishes for Martin Moreno, Brittany Avina, Karen Castillo, Francisco Castro, Kayla Ornelas, Elizabeth Gallardo, David Gonzalez, Elizabeth Solario, Renee Duarte and Rihanna Duarte, Gordon Goodman, Susie Shaw, Kat Wong, Maggie Montes, Maria Leon, Missy Torres, Nacho Villalobos, Priscilla Vela, Rob Reyes, Maritza Hurtado, Thomas Kuzinski. Happy birthday from KXO. And we've got to look at World and California news headlines. We'll let you know what's going on around the Valley when we also bring you local news. But let's jump in. World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. Kamala Harris makes her 11th campaign trip to Pennsylvania today in an appearance with GOP supporters. CBS's Nydia Cavazos.
For Harris and her campaign, the focus here is to not only ensure that her base is going to turn out and vote and have strengthened this voter turnout, but also ensure that they're making inroads with Republicans.
Donald Trump hosts a town hall on Univision after federal disclosures show his political action committee got an almost $75 million donation from Elon Musk. CBS's Jake Rosen.
A really significant amount of money coming in addition to someone like Miriam Adelson, who huge donor. She has donated over $100 million this cycle to the former president.
Sentencing Part 2 for former Clark County, Nevada Administrator Robert Tellis, convicted of murdering a reporter. CBS's Thane Rosenbaum.
The jury already sentenced Tellis to lifetime in prison. The judge could conceivably lessen the sentence, but I doubt he will.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Students on the campus of Santa Monica College dealing with a shooting there this week. A campus custodial manager shot and wounded.
The fact that it literally happened right here as a place where I would go to work, I'm just like, dang.
Suspect, 39-year-old Devon Terrell Dean, found dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound after a SWAT standoff in Hawthorne. Police calling the initial shooting that left a campus worker critically injured a targeted act of workplace violence. A high school in Orange County using QR codes to monitor students' locations.
We had to scan out with our phones, and you have 5 minutes to come back, and you can't bring your phone to the bathroom.
At Edison High School in Huntington Beach, students have to download an app and scan a QR code anytime they leave their classroom. Students and parents raising objections, calling the new policy a violation of privacy. This is the day nearly 500,000 California healthcare workers have been waiting for. The minimum wage increase finally taking effect after lawmakers delayed it in June over budget concerns. Some will start at $18 an hour, others $23. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Stirring fiber, exercising, frequent trips to the store for more laxatives and fiber. Sounds like your constipation with belly pain is a lot to manage, but if your symptoms that keep coming back are signs of irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C, ask your doctor how Linzess can help you get ahead of it. Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
And it's page 1 of the local news. A service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley to serve you, and mobile service vans that come to you, and they don't charge extra for that service. Don't forget Quick Lane. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
KXO News. Ground has been broken on a project that expands the restoration work at the Salton Sea. Here's George Gale.
The project is expected to add 750 acres to the project that enhances wildlife habitat, protect public health, and improve water quality at the sea. Project has been bolstered by $250 million committed by the federal government and an additional funds promised by the state of California. The federal money allows for the expansion of the Species Conservation Habitat Project at the southern end of the Salton Sea. Project will create a network of ponds and wetlands to improve the habitat for fish and birds and reduce dust in the area that impacts air quality. Project is, as currently envisioned, will cover nearly 5,000 acres. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And touching on that, Imperial Irrigation District Vice Chairman J.B. Hamby said this is about much more than dollars and acres. This is about protecting our environment, our air, and our water for Imperial Valley, California, and the Colorado River. After years of delay, we are finally seeing real action. Hamby is also chairman of the Colorado River Board of California. IID's role as the largest conservation partner in the Lower Basin Plan to conserve 3 million acre-feet of Colorado River water by 2026 was crucial in securing the funding from the federal government. And a special operation was conducted. It was earlier this month. Participating in the operation was the Drug Enforcement Administration, Federal Bureau of Investigations, Imperial County Sheriff's Office, El Centro Police Department, and Imperial County District Attorney's Office. The goal of the operation was to apprehend Joseph Garcia. The suspect was wanted for allegedly selling illegal controlled substances and illegal firearms. During the operation, numerous firearms along with controlled substances were recovered from the suspect's vehicle and residence. 3 individuals were arrested and booked into county jail on charges including possession for sale of controlled substances, transportation for sale of controlled substances, possession of controlled substances with a firearm, carrying a loaded handgun on one's person or vehicle, child abuse, possession of a firearm by a felon, and possession of ammunition by a felon. The defendant, Joseph Garcia, was arraigned on October 11th. The court set a bail of $500,000. The preliminary hearing is set for October 25th. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers made another big seizure of fentanyl at the downtown Calexico port of entry. Here's George Gale.
Last Wednesday, shortly after 10 p.m., 47-year-old man entered the port from Mexico. During an initial inspection, CBP officers found packages in the car's quarter panels. The driver was then sent to the secondary inspection area, where a non-intrusive technology identified anomalies in the vehicle, and a K-9 team alerted to the car as well. CBP officers found a total of 98 packages hidden in the quarter panels and headrests. The packages contained over 122 pounds of blue fentanyl pills. The driver was turned over to Homeland Security investigations. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And ballot errors in Salton Sea Community Services District. County Registrar of Voters is addressing discrepancies with ballots. The ballots were issued to voters in the Salton Sea Community Services District area. The registrar says the discrepancies are due to inaccurate maps submitted by the Salton Community Services District. They say the issue affects a small portion of the voters in the Vista Del Mar area and approximately 200 voters in the Salton Sea Beach area. The registrar says a series of steps has been initiated to correct the discrepancies. She said ballots that have already been issued will be suspended to ensure they will not be counted. Once the corrections are all made, new ballots will be issued. The process takes about a week. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you: at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. El Centro, it's time to make a choice that matters for our schools. As a dedicated educator with teaching, administrative, counseling, and school psychologist experience, Frances Terrazas has been a strong advocate for students, teachers, and families. She's worked hard to improve academic achievement, promote mental health services, and ensure safe and supportive learning environments. If you believe in a bright future for our students, November 5th, re-elect Frances Terrazas, El Centro Elementary School Board.
Paid for by Frances Terrazas for the El Centro Elementary School Board.
Page 2 of the local news and weather is brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course happy hour every day, 3 till 6 p.m.
All right, heads up. Brawley Police Department announces DUI checkpoint this Friday. Here's George Gale with the facts.
It will be Friday in Brawley. The checkpoint will be in operation from 7:30 p.m. to 12 midnight in the 200 block of Main Street in Brawley. Brawley Police Department reminds drivers that impaired driving is not just from alcohol. They say some prescription medications and over-the-counter drugs may impair driving as well. They say while medicinal and recreational marijuana is legal, driving under the influence of marijuana is still illegal. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Niland County Sanitation District has scheduled the groundbreaking for their new Niland Sanitation District wastewater treatment plant and collection system improvements project. The groundbreaking, it'll be in Niland today. Ceremony is to celebrate the start of construction of that project. It has been in the planning stages for 6 years. It is a joint effort by the County of Imperial, USDA Rural Development, Housing and Community Development, and NAD Bank. They will provide Niland community with a reliable and efficient wastewater system. The ceremony will be at 125 Alcott Road in Niland, beginning today at 9 a.m. Cattle Call Queen and her court. Here's George Gale.
They were chosen over the weekend. 68th annual coronation pageant was held at St. Mary's Catholic Church Gymnasium. During the event Saturday, Imperial resident Cheyenne Cox was crowned the 2024 Cattle Call Queen. Juliana Ferrero was crowned a Teen Queen. Italia Marquez was crowned a Junior Queen. And the title of Little Miss went to Harper Williams. The new queen is not a rookie to the competition. With Saturday's coronation, Cheyenne Cox has now held all 4 titles. Cattle Call Week starts on November 2nd. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And Our Vote, Our Future, that is the theme of a voter registration event. The event will be held Friday, October 18th. It will be held at Imperial Grove at the Imperial Valley Food Bank from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. It is a free, nonpartisan, family-friendly event. The event includes entertainment, children's activities, food, and voter registration opportunities. The general election is November 5th. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather up next.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from just $8 and up. For October, enjoy a refreshing bottle of Sam Adams Oktoberfest for only $5.50 or a Jaeger Mojito. And don't miss our Oktoberfest burger. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says temperatures will continue to cool through the rest of the week, with well below normal temperatures expected by Friday and Saturday as a strong low-pressure system moves across the region. In addition to the much cooler temperatures, the low-pressure system will also bring enhanced breeziness to the region. 95 our high yesterday, 70 the overnight low. It will be sunny today with a high near 93, light winds. Mostly cloudy tonight before it starts to clear. Look for a low about 66, southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow is sunny with a high near 90. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the south-southwest in the afternoon. Those winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. And right now downtown we have 72 degrees, 73% relative humidity. The wind is calm, air quality good everywhere except moderate in Niland. Local news, page 2, and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer. It's the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Major League Baseball, the New York Yankees moved 2 games up on the Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, the Yankees with a 6-3 win last night. And, well, they are up 2-0 on the Guardians. They will play again Thursday. Playing today, the Dodgers and the Mets. That series tied at 1 game each. And they will tee it up at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations at Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, let's take a look at a little bit of the NFL news. The Vikings have acquired running back Cam Akers. Second time they've picked him up in 12 months. This time they got him from the Houston Texans. And Detroit Lions defensive tackle Aleem McNeil has agreed to a 4-year contract extension. McNeil's deal worth $97 million, including $55 million guaranteed. Serena Williams said she had a benign branchial cyst the size of a small grapefruit removed from her neck, and all is okay. The retired tennis star posted today on social media that she found a lump on her neck in May, had an MRI exam, and was told she didn't need to get it removed if she didn't want to, so she didn't then, but it kept growing, so take it out. And in other news, in sports, Wednesday night football, girls flag football tonight. It'll be Vincent at Calexico, kickoff at 7 p.m. Southwest will go to Brawley at 7:30 this evening. Holtville at Central, again, 7:30 tea time. Again, girls flag football, fun, thrilling, chilling, exciting. Go out and watch the ladies. And it's the 3rd annual Heritage Fall Classic, the showdown in the desert. This Friday and Saturday nights at the Imperial Valley Fairgrounds quarter-mile dirt oval. Tickets are free. Yeah. It's presented by the Imperial County Midwinter Fair Heritage Foundation. Gates open at 5 both days. And again, it's free. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. You'll find Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro. Former President Donald Trump's social media company suffered a sudden nosedive in the stock market yesterday. That briefly halted trading and left traders scratching their heads. Truth Social owner, Trump Media and Technology Group, was trading sharply higher during a volatile session at about $31 per share, when it swiftly collapsed below $29 shortly before 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time on heavy trading volume. NASDAQ paused trading for Trump Media for about 5 minutes, a routine cooling off period that exchanges are required to impose during times of heavy volatility. When trading resumed, Trump Media initially bounced back before plunging below $27. The owner of social media platform Truth Social ended the day down 10% and 20% below its high of the day. Meanwhile, Bed Bath & Beyond is coming back to a physical store near you after going out of business last year, but this time it's taking up space at a rival, Beyond Inc., which bought the defunct retailer out of bankruptcy, is investing $40 million in the Container Store and giving the home goods and former competitor a much-needed lifeline as it struggles with its own financial issues. As part of the investment, Bed Bath & Beyond branded kitchen, bath, and bedroom products will soon be sold at the Container Store's 102 locations. In May, the Container Store began a strategic review of its business as it struggles with slumping sales and hasn't posted a profit in 3 years. A few months later, the chain said it would stop offering financial guidance as it searched for help. On the big board right now, a little bit mixed. The Dow up 190 points at 42,930. The S&P 500 up 5 at 5820. The NASDAQ, tech-heavy NASDAQ, off 22 points at 18,293. Gold is up $12 an ounce, and oil down 5 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my #1 priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 93, light winds. Mostly cloudy tonight, then gradually becoming clear. Look for an overnight low in the mid-60s. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 90. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest in the afternoon. Gusts could reach 20 miles an hour. 72 degrees, 73% relative humidity, the wind calm, air quality good everywhere except moderate in Nyland. Financial news brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Primetime NFL football is on AM 1230. Here we go. Going for it all. We have the Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night feature games on AM 1230. No fees, just football. NFL primetime games on AM 1230 are brought to you by
El Central RV and Southwest Postal Service.
Best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. TV appearances for Donald Trump today as the Republican presidential nominee's town hall with women airs, and he holds another with Hispanics, hosted by Univision. CBS's Jake Rosen.
The Trump campaign feels really good about where they stand with Latino voters, only needing to peel back some in states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin.
CBS's Nydia Cavazos tells us Kamala Harris hits Pennsylvania, showing off some Republicans who back her.
The focus here is to not only ensure that her base is going to turn out and vote and have strengthened this voter turnout, but also ensure that they're making inroads with Republicans or moderate Republicans.
A judge has sidelined the Republican move in Georgia to have all ballots hand-counted in that key state after all the votes are in. CBS's Nicole Killian.
It's not that there's an issue in terms of the rationale potentially behind doing this, but there's just not enough time to get it done.
The Biden administration's warning Israel it must allow more aid into Gaza in the next 30 days, or the U.S. could suspend military support. The administration says last month Israel slowed or stopped nearly 90% of aid across Gaza. Avril Benoit is with Doctors Without Borders, which has teams on the ground there.
The hospitals are overwhelmed and they do lack supplies. Not only are we having difficulty bringing the supplies into Gaza, there are enormous restrictions placed on that. The trickle of trucks, not nearly enough, and that's been the case from the beginning, but it's even worse now since the Rafah crossing was closed.
Speaking to Ukraine's parliament, President Zelensky said today that if his victory plan were implemented now, it could be possible to end the war with Russia no later than next year. Well, there's a new record speed for an American brand car. Jeff Gilbert of affiliate WWJ in Detroit.
The Corvette ZR1 with a 1,000 horsepower engine is meant for the track. It'll likely cost around $200,000. But GM says that 233 mile per hour speed is the stuff of $1 million race cars.
A new venture in familiar surroundings for one of pro football's all-time greats. NFL owners have approved 7-time Super Bowl winning quarterback Tom Brady's minority stake in the Las Vegas Raiders. It's complicated because that new team owner is also a highly paid TV color commentator on Fox NFL games. CBS's Nate Burleson.
He can announce Raiders games, but the NFL has taken steps to limit his access around the league. He will not have access to team facilities, players, or coaches. He also cannot criticize officials and other teams on game broadcasts.
Wall Street, the Dow is up 200 points. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice5G and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $3 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits and if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Seems we may not have heard the last of a late, great guitar legend.
54 years after his death, a cache of never-before-heard master tapes by Jimi Hendrix are among the items up for auction here in London next month. The collection's being sold by a woman who worked for Hendrix's manager. He died in debt in 1973. She rescued what the debt collectors left behind after raiding his office, including more than 50 rare tapes of Hendrix and other 60s greats. But whoever buys the tapes would need the permission of the Hendrix estate to actually broadcast them. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
The world's second sphere will be built in the capital of the United Arab Emirates after the opening of the first in Vegas last year, of course. It's not clear where in Abu Dhabi it's going to be built or how it's going to be financed. The Vegas sphere opened last year as the city's most expensive entertainment venue. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
12:30 KXO.